From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Friday, April 14th, 2017. Silver is trading at $18.54 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,287 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 1.3 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $1,179. Antiwar.com reports for the first time ever the United States has used the GBU-43 massive ordnance air blast bomb in a non-test environment in Afghanistan's Nangarhar province. Officials say they are still assessing what the attack did, and the Moab, which officials are calling the mother of all bombs, is the largest non-nuclear bomb in the U.S. arsenal. Dropped in the Achin district, it was said to have been dropped on a system of caves and tunnels being used by the Islamic State forces in Afghanistan. Whether that's going to be effective or not remains to be seen, as the Moab is not designed to penetrate underground positions. It is yet unclear why they decided to use the Moab in this case instead of something more commonly used. The White House largely refused comment on the attack, with Sean Spicer confirming the attack and saying it was meant to deny the Islamic State operating space. They referred all questions on the matter to the Defense Department. The attack comes just days after a U.S. Green Beret was killed in that area of Afghanistan and may be seen as the U.S. trying to launch a high-profile retaliation. The proximity of villages to the huge explosion, however, raises concerns that civilians could be in danger from such a recklessly large blast, though CNN insisted the area was remote and probably didn't have any people there. Fox News, by contrast, reported on nearby villages in the targeted area. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports New York police on Thursday arrested 25 people in the lobby of Trump Tower protesting U.S. President Donald Trump's immigration and border policies. The demonstrators, who sat in front of the elevator and chanted "No ban, no raid, no walls," led security forces to close public access to the president's signature property, a commercial and residential skyscraper where First Lady Melania Trump and son Barron Trump stay while the president is in Washington. As heavily armed police wearing ballistic vests stood guard blocking the entrances, other forces carried the protesters to police vans. The building in the heart of the Fifth Avenue shopping district was also home to Trump's campaign and had been his primary residence for years. The lobby is open to the public, though security was tightened as the 2016 campaign progressed and he was elected president. A police officer said in a statement charges against the demonstrators were pending. The demonstrators wore t-shirts with slogans such as "No Wall," in reference to Trump's proposal to build a wall on the border with Mexico, and "No Raids," referring to U.S. arrest of suspected undocumented immigrants. "No ban" refers to Trump's executive order seeking to restrict immigration from several Muslim-majority countries. In 2115 New England, there are no borders, no states, and no regulations, yet never has a more peaceful and prosperous place existed. But Mr. Drake's security company has seen better days. Faced with the prospect of waning power, Mr. Drake intends to replace the anarchy of New England with a government. Anarchy in New England by Joe Jarvis is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores. Reuters reports CIA Director Mike Pompeo on Thursday called WikiLeaks a hostile intelligence service, using his first public speech as spy agency chief to denounce leakers who had plagued U.S. intelligence. Pompeo, in an address at the Center for Strategic and International Studies think tank, called WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange a fraud and a coward. Pompeo said, "It's time to call out WikiLeaks for what it really is, a non-state hostile intelligence service, often abetted by state actors like Russia." He said Russia's GRU military intelligence service used WikiLeaks to distribute material hacked from DNC computers during the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Pompeo and President Donald Trump, who chose him as the head of the CIA, have not always been so critical of WikiLeaks. During a campaign rally last October, Trump praised the group for releasing hacked emails from the DNC, saying, "I love WikiLeaks." WikiLeaks has published secret documents from the U.S. government and other governments around the world and says its mission is to fight government secrecy and to promote transparency. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at fppradio.com.